Hello and good afternoon and welcome to News on 2. You're with me, Mohammed Amin Carlos. Our first story now. Now, the government is targeting a larger revenue from the aerospace industry this year compared to the 14.4 billion ringgit collected last year. Now, in order to achieve this, the Ministry of International Trade and Industry will coordinate with the National Aerospace Industries Coordinating Office, also known as NICO, and other agencies to provide a better business environment for the industry. Its Minister, Dr. Daryl Laking, said the industry had managed to maintain its positive growth since the Malaysian Aerospace Industry Blueprint 2030 was implemented in 2015.
We are very proud that Malaysia has managed to break through once again into the industry that we are striving to be largely part of, and to an industry that we want to excel onto by the year 2030, more so with the Blueprint 2030 that was set out by our Prime Minister in 2015.
Dr. Daryl said this after a presentation on the aerospace and shipbuilding and ship repair industry's 2018 performance in Langkawi, Kedah. The aerospace sector offers various opportunities for advanced technology transfer processes in engineering, electronics and integration systems. This is reflected in the 11th Malaysia Plan RMK 11, where the industry has been identified as a strategic focus on the country. Now, visitors at the Langkawi International Maritime and Aerospace Exhibition, known as Lima 2019, will be able to witness beforehand Malaysia's aim to become a maritime nation with the various demonstration of ways to safeguard the country's territorial waters. Now, among the agencies involved in the demonstrations are the Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency, MMEA, the Royal Malaysian Customs Department, and the Marine Police Division of the Royal Malaysia Police, or PDRM-PGM. Senior Director of Navy Human Resources, Admiral Anwar Mohammed, said various water and land rescue efforts by the Malaysian Navy will be demonstrated daily to visitors during Lima 2019.
Sekarang ini kita merasakan kita menambah aktiviti interaktif yang mana pengunjung, masyarakat setempat dan juga para pelawat boleh merasai sendiri. Sebagai contohnya macam mana bunyi jentera kapal, propeller kapal oleh kita punya anggota kapal selam melalui sistem sonar kita.
He said this to RTM when met at Resorts World Langkawi and Langkawi, Kedah. A total of 16 ships from other participating countries will also be displayed during Lima 19. Well, the Education Ministry has denied issuing a statement stating that schools affected by the contamination of Sungai Kim Kim in Pasir Gudang, Johor, will have to replace the days they were closed, as reported by a local newspaper recently. Now, its Minister, Dr. Mazli Malik, said that the decision on whether the schooling days will need to be replaced will be decided by the State Education Department. Dr. Mazli said that the ministry had asked the newspaper concerned to correct its report so as not to confuse the public. On Monday, a newspaper published an article titled "Schools Affected by Sungai Kim Kim Must Replace Schooling Days," which received various reactions from netizens. Dr. Mazli on 13th March had instructed 111 schools which were affected by the contamination in Sungai Kim Kim to be immediately closed until a date which would be announced later. Well, meanwhile, National Institute of Occupational Safety and Health, NIOSH, has urged employers to pay more attention and invest in the safety and health aspects of their employees, especially those working in hazardous environment. Its chairman, Tan Sri Leelam Thai, said media practitioners are also no exempted, especially those who covered the water pollution issue at Sungai Kim Kim recently. Commenting on the matter, Tan Sri Lee said many media practitioners were not supplied with protective equipment while covering the incident, causing many to fall ill. He said that there are still plenty of space to increase awareness of the importance in ensuring the safety and health of employees while working. Tan Sri Lim said this when he was met at the pre-launch of the 22nd Occupational Safety and Health Conference and Exhibition, COSH 2019 in Kuala Lumpur. Well, sterner action will be taken against anyone found to continue disposing rubbish in Malacca. And State Housing, Local Government and Environment Committee Chairman Dato' Tay Kok Kiew said such irresponsible acts will only jeopardize the state's tourism industry. Dato' Tay said various public awareness and education programs have been implemented to ensure such action does not continue. He added that those found guilty will be investigated under the Solid Waste and Public Cleansing Act 672/2007. Dato' Tay said this when met at the E-Waste Alam Alliance program in conjunction with the Malacca State Level 2019 Day celebration. The program, organized by the Malacca Environment Department in collaboration with Mariatex and Dewan Berhad, is aimed at raising public awareness on waste management and electronic waste disposal or e-waste methods in order to reduce the toxic pollution in the state. Well, Malaysia will not launch a trade war with European countries or EU, but will instead inform the world that Malaysia's economy will be impacted should the EU continue its discriminatory stance against Malaysian palm oil.
But we have to make known the problems we face when they take action against us. What I was doing was I was telling the world that it is grossly unfair for rich countries to prevent poor countries from getting richer by not buying their product.
The Premier said this in a press conference held at the Langkawi International Maritime and Aerospace Exhibition 2019-19 in Langkawi, Kedah. Well, the 60 ringgit note will not replace the current 50 ringgit note, as the former was issued in conjunction with the 60th anniversary of the formation of the Federation of Malaya in 1948. And Finance Minister Lim Guan Eng said this when commenting on rumours, stating that these commemorative 60 ringgit notes would replace the existing 50 ringgit note.
There were rumours stating that these commemorative 60 ringgit notes will replace the existing 50 ringgit bills. Let me assure the public that we have both 50 ringgit and 60 ringgit notes. Of course, the 60 ringgit note is a commemorative note to celebrate our 60th anniversary, but it is still legal tender. The 50 ringgit note still remains in place.
Lim said that the 60 ringgit note were issued in limited quantities, which is at least 60,000 pieces. In 2018, a total of over 900 million pieces of 50 ringgit notes were issued last year. Well, India jumped to second in the points table of the Sultan Azlan Shah Cup with 2019 with a dominating 4-2 win against host Malaysia yesterday at the Sultan Azlan Shah Stadium, Ipoh. And after sharing points with Republic of Korea in a 1-1 draw in its second match, well, India put in a strong performance against an error-prone Malaysia to have 1 foot in Saturday's final. India started with reserve keeper Krishnan B. Pathak, and the 22-year-old made a fine save in the first quarter to deny Malaysia from its first penalty corner. After an entertaining but goalless first quarter, India took the lead in the 17th minute through Sumit after India worked its way from a free hit just outside the circle. Malaysia pushed for an equaliser, winning 2 consecutive short corners, and drag flicker Razi Rahim scored in the 21st minute to restore parity. However, Sumit Kumar's field goal in the 27th minute helped the men in blue go into the break, leading 2-1. Varun Kumar made it 3-1 in the 36th minute after India won 3 consecutive PCSs in the third quarter, while Malaysia won 3 consecutive corners, with the third quarter winding down, but poor trapping and missed hits took the steam out of the home team. In the 57th minute, Tengku Tajuddin pulled one back for Malaysia with a field goal, but Mandeep Singh scored in the next minute to end the match 4-2. Now with this win, India moved to second in the points table behind Korea, which moved to the top after beating Poland 3-2 on Tuesday. And with that, we conclude this afternoon's edition of News on 2. And our top story, government targets larger revenue from aerospace industry this year. Well, News on 2 will come on again at 7 p.m. this evening with more updates. Till then, I'm Mohammed Amin, and thanks for watching.